Hi everyone, welcome to class today. Alright, today we'll be looking at statistics. Another statistics, we'll be looking at the definition of statistics. We'll be looking at the division of statistics. And we're going to be looking at the basic terminologies or basic terms of statistics. So we're starting with the definition of statistics. Now, definition of statistics. Now, when we say definition of statistics, it can be looked at from two different angles. It can be looked at as a singular and as a plural. This is what I mean. So it can be seen as singular and or a plural word. Now, as a singular word, it can be seen as a discipline and as a statistical data. Okay? It can be seen as a discipline or a statistical data. Now, as a singular word, we mean statistic. 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 As a singular word. Okay? Now, under the singular word, it can be seen as a discipline or a statistical data. Now, as a discipline, it is that branch of social science that is concerned with the collection, organization, presentation, analysis, and interpretation of data to help make informed decisions. Now, according to statistical data, these are data from varieties of sectors. It can be health statistic, it can be employment statistic, it can be academic statistics, etc. Statistic, according to statistical data, is the data itself. As a plural, statistics as a plural, statistics. Statistics is the plural of statistic. Okay? Now, when we say statistics, we mean more than one statistic. Hello? We mean more than one statistics. So when statistic is more than one, it's simply referred to as statistics. Okay? Now, that's that on the definition of statistics. Okay? Now, number two, we're going to be looking at the division of statistics. Okay? The division of statistics. Statistics can be divided into descriptive and inferential statistics. Statistics can be divided into descriptive and inferential statistics. So when we say descriptive statistics is concerned with the purpose of describing data or analyzing data without the intention of making inferences. It's just to describe data so that it can be easily understood and easily analyzed. While inferential statistics, in this case, we are making deductions. The sole aim is to analyze data by using all statistical means, all mathematical and econometric means to arrive at a conclusion that will help us make statistical inferences. These are the two differences between inferential and descriptive statistics. Okay, so number three, we're going to be looking at the basic terms of statistics. Okay, we have number one here, population. Number two, observation, sample, parameter, statistic, and variable. Okay, now when we talk about population is the totality of the observation involved or the unit of investigation involved, the totality of it. Now, by totality here, we don't mean the number of population as in numerical numbers. No, we don't mean that. For instance, population here doesn't mean the population of Nigeria as in 200 million. No, that's not what we mean here. If we are saying, okay, we want to know the total number of small-scale business owners within a particular location. Now, that small business scale owners, they are our population. Do you understand? They are our population. So population is not necessarily the number of, as in population of USA, population of this country or that country. No. Again, if you are trying to ascertain the number of plants in maybe the number of plants in a particular location, or the number of plants for a particular experiment and all that, the plants there is the population. Do you understand? All right, that's that. Now, observation here is simply the observation you know. You know, when you investigate, you observe, you take notes, you supervise, and all that. The process, the whole of that process is what we call observation. Now, sample. Sample is simply that portion that is taken out of the population. Hello? That portion that is taken out of the population to be investigated. For instance, if 10 small business owner is pulled out of the total business owners in a particular location. Let's say a particular location like, let me use a place like Kubwa in Abuja. There's a place called Kubwa, Phase 4 particularly, Phase 4 in Abuja. Now, all the business owners there, they are the population. Now, when I take 10 out of them to investigate, that 10 is known as the sample. That 10 is known as the sample. So the sample is representing the population. So whatever analysis or whatever investigation I'm going to undertake on the sample will represent the population. Okay? Now, parameters. Parameters are the quantities computed from the population to describe its characteristics. Okay? They are the quantities computed from the population to describe its characteristics. We can have, for instance, we have the population mean, we have the population variance, and all that. Okay? Why statistic? These are quantities computed from the sample. Okay? This one computed from the population. This one computed from the sample. These are quantities computed from the sample to describe the characteristics of the sample. Example, we have the sample mean, we have the sample variance, and all that. Okay? Now, when we talk about variable, variable is a quantity whose value varies from one unit of investigation to another. Okay? Now, let me take an example of small-scale business owners. Okay? The small-scale business owner, this time, let's say we are trying to investigate the daily income of the small-scale business owner in that particular location. The daily income. Okay? So that income there is our variable. Okay? And it cuts across various entrepreneurs, various small business owners there. So it varies among various business owners there. Maybe this business owner daily income is different from this one is different from this one. Okay? So it varies. So that income there is our variable. While the business owner, those small business owners, they are units of investigation. I don't know if I'm making sense. The income. Okay, let me come again. I said, for instance, if we are trying to investigate the daily income of small business owners in Phase 4, Kubwa, Abuja. Now, that income we are trying to investigate is our variable, and it varies among the small business owners. This daily income for this person might be different from this person, and so on and so forth. So the small business owners, they are our unit of investigation. Okay? So variable can be qualitative or quantitative. Okay? They can be discrete, or continuous. Okay, they are qualitative if they yield categorical responses. For instance, gender, profession, health, they are categorical. It's either yes or no. Do you understand? Now, when we say quantitative, they yield numerical responses. For instance, the number of students in a class, the number of cars in a garage. Do you understand? So these are the two differences, qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative yields categorical responses. That is either this or this. For instance, I give an example. I say gender. You're either male or female. These are categorical responses. Now, when we talk about numerical responses, they have to do with numbers. Number of students in a class, number of cars in a garage, and all that. Now, variables can be discrete or continuous, okay? They are discrete if they come in whole numbers. Whole numbers. Do you understand? They don't come in ranges, they don't come in continuous value. No, they come in whole numbers. For instance, age. Age are in whole numbers. Whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as the case may be. They come in whole numbers. While in continuous variables, they come in ranges. They are in measurements, e.g., temperature, temperature, height. These are examples of continuous variable. Okay? All right. I'm going to stop here. I don't want the class to be too long. If there's any question, go straight to the comment section and ask me, and I'll be more than glad to answer your question. All right. I'm going to stop here for now. See you in the next class. Thank you very much.